This phone is on airplane mode because I think it's crazy allowing your phone next to you in the morning, not on airplane mode. I think it's crazy not having the awareness that sleeping is basically a spiritual bathing. And the moment you wake up, you're done with it. It's a fresh start. Okay? And which color do you connect with a fresh start? I connect the color white, a white canvas. So each and every morning, after each and every night, life hands me a blank canvas. So I get a present. Every morning is a present, all right? So with this white canvas, I can decide what to do with it. Why would I? Why would I let the dirt of the phone paint the first picture on this beautiful white canvas? Why? Why would I let the phone steal my energy? Where attention goes, energy flows. My friend, you have to come back to sanity. The first moments of your morning have to be sacred for you. You know what I do when I wake up first thing in the morning? I whisper into my ears, success, wealth, success, wealth. I'm a winner. I am a winner. Those kinds of things. I affirm myself with the words I'm speaking. I visualize myself living the life I'm aiming for. This is what I do. And you might think this what I'm doing is crazy because it's not normal. Why do you believe it's normal to scroll, to watch content, to have contact with other people? I mean, if you have a person next to you on the bed, having contact with this person in the morning is lovely, okay? Don't get me wrong. But we have reality right here. And now listen closely. The reality we can perceive and touch is not real anyway. Everything in here is real. And I will give you an example. There's nothing you can touch when it's not from nature, okay? But nothing you can touch. This bed, this microphone, this sleeping mask, this blanket, this pillow, this bed, everything that I can touch that is not from nature. Where did it come from in first place? It was a thought first. Everything that's not from nature that you can touch and that you can see, that you can smell, was a thought first. Okay? Somebody had the idea to do this bed, pillow, blanket, everything there is was a thought first. Okay? So we are creators of this world. So we imprint what we have in here on the 3D realm. So I postulate that everything in here is real and everything in here is not. It's just a copy, right? And this copy changes when our thoughts and emotion changes. So we imprint what we have on our inside, the microcosmos, on the macrocosmos, the outside. I hope you can follow me. Therefore, again, everything in here is real. So we take something, so it's normal nowadays for people to take something that is not real and let it imprint on what is real. That's literally backwards, if you think about what I said. And not only that, I told you this bed and this pillow and all of those things are fake. You know what's even more fake? The phone and everything that's inside of it. Because let's talk in, what's the word I'm searching for? In German, it's called Ebenen. I don't find the word in my brain right now. So let's say we are here, and this is fake already. It's this. Then we have something above, which is in here, the spiritual realm, and the phone, and everything what's in there. It's the virtual realm. It's even below this. Okay. So we take something that's more fake than this, and let it imprint into here. That's double backwards. It's retarded. Okay? You have to be so careful with this device. You have to be so, so careful. Because nowadays people don't think about that this device should work for us. This device, I use this device to do what? To have contact with other people, the people I love and want to have contact with. And I use this device to make money. This I use this device as tool to make me money, to make content, to help other men. It's a device for me. It's a tool, yeah. But and I don't want to make you feel offended or whatever. But what are you using this device for? Is it a tool for you, or are you enslaved? Because if your first thing in the morning, and the first energy in the morning, and the first thing in the morning that you are doing is not being with yourself, by yourself, closing your eyes and just understand how you think, how you operate, who you are, you are distracted. Distracted by what? By our second brain that we hold in our hands. And this distraction is something you fell for. It's not something you decided. It's now at a point that it's just happening, huh? And you don't have a pause in between of the trigger of grabbing the phone anymore. Because it's just normal. Like tying your shoes, like ordering a pizza, like breathing and taking a piss. It's second nature, but this is not normal. If this is normal to you, my friend, you behave like a zombie. And I don't want to hurt you by saying those things. I'm a good friend, letting you know what is going on. Alright? Yeah, and this is one of the first things I do with my clients. I make them aware of what is going on in their life. Because as soon as you gain awareness of what you're doing, you can change it. Because the more awareness you have, the more awareness you have, The less awareness you have, the less awareness you have. Sounds weird, but it's factual. Make sure to be aware of your surroundings. And not only that, make sure to be aware of yourself. Know thyself. I say it all the time. Because if you know who you are, if you know and understand and are aware of the microcosmos, you can be aware of the macrocosmos. Because as above, so below. As below, so above. But if you derive yourself of this wisdom, and you are unaware, you derive yourself of the divine spark you have inside of you. And that's on purpose. This is how the word is designed. Each and every body of us is a creator. Each and every body of us has a mission on this planet. And each and every body of us is here for a reason. But again, the distraction that is always around us derives us from that. Yeah, that's my thought for today. And again, this phone is on airplane mode. Just turned it into a camera, grabbed my microphone, and spoke. When this video is done, I will affirm myself. I will be grateful. I change my thoughts and my energy into a positive way from the inside out. And then I start my day. And maybe in 2 hours, I turn the airplane mode off when the first things of the morning are done, but not before. I don't let anything or anybody interfere with my thoughts. The only exception would be if my fiance would be here next to me. We would speak or cuddle, right? Or kiss or whatever. That's the exception, but not the phone. And there's no TV in here anyway. And you should consider doing the same if you don't want to be distracted. The people that follow me know that I think like so, and all of my clients know that awareness is the first step. If you find yourself spiraling, and you are aware enough of finding yourself spiraling, you want to actually change your life to the better, and then you walk 3 steps forward and 2 steps back and you're lost. But you at least figured the spiraling. I forged a method called the Alchemy of Will. This method puts the identity first. We start to imprint the identity we're aiming for in our subconscious. And then through the techniques I'm teaching you, we build a life on top of that. And the discipline that's demanded to do just comes as a byproduct. You don't have to haggle with yourself anymore to take the right decisions. You don't have to white knuckle your way through that anymore. No, it just comes as byproduct. I did this to myself, and later on I figured out what I did. When I was a homeless drug addict, I did the first identity change to at least a guy that's not thinking about drugs all the time anymore. And I had my first apartment, but I was broke. Then from being broke, I changed my identity first, became a business owner, and I made 5 digits monthly over years. But I was quite fat, so I changed my identity again. And from fat, I got into shape. Then I changed my identity again from just working out to be a playboy. I had multiple girlfriends at the same time, and they all knew about it. Then I changed my identity again because I needed a challenge, and I became a Muay Thai fighter and fought in the biggest stadium of Bangkok. Then I changed my identity again. I was a dating coach on Instagram, but I stopped doing what I did because I didn't felt comfortable doing so. Then I changed my identity again, and I deep dove into spirituality and meditated for 2 years on end, daily, sometimes twice. Bro, there's a meditation on my meditation channel where I sit there for 45 minutes. Um, I really connected with myself, and that was the time where I learned what I always did. And nowadays, I'm a coach for men and engaged to the best woman I can imagine. And it sounds like I lived multiple lives, but it was always me changing my identity. And when I imprinted the identity on my subconscious, the congruent action always followed effortlessly. And again, if you think to yourself, this is what you want, you actually want to step up your life and start doing the right decisions without having to white knuckle it all the time and without having to fail again. You're doing 3 steps forward but 5 back, and you hate it. You don't want to waste time anymore. You don't want to waste energy anymore. You want results in your life, regardless of if it's about scaling your business, having more success with women, or having the body you want. This principle is universally applicable to you in your life. And there's 2 options. Either we work one on one, you basically have me with you on demand and a whole access to my dashboard. And the dashboard teaches you, with me by your side, all the tools you need to become him. Right? You will get a customized visualization, living the end style combined with binaural beats that speak to your subconscious, everything crafted by me for you. So every evening, and preferably every morning, you override your subconscious with the identity you're aiming for. In addition to that, we work with semen retention because most men don't understand what it means to keep the semen. And if you are in a relationship, you can continue having intercourse, but if you are not, you cannot. It's just for the time in which we work together. Then we change the way you take in your nutrition because most men nowadays are not aware that they plummet their testosterone through the way they consume. And then we combine those things with awareness over time, set goals and habits that bring you actually closer. And there's so much more in the Alchemy Effort, so many modules, everything you can add into your life or help to bring out of your life. And I'm there with you. So if you want to work one on one with me, I'm basically there with you on demand. After my mornings, my clients have instant access to me, and I'm there. For example, yesterday, usually I have one video call per week with my clients, but yesterday a client was really struggling. I told him to call me. We had a 30 minutes call, just randomly because he needed me. I was there. And for the clients that don't want to spend this money by now, I have another option. It's the group option. It's way cheaper. And I'm still there with you, but not on demand because my life is busy. But I'm there with you. You get the access to everything I mentioned before. You get the videos to guide you through that, and I'm there with you in the Telegram. If you need something, send me a DM on Telegram. I will get back to you ASAP. And you get your answers. And this program, the Alchemy of will guide you through that. And right now, I decided for the month of August for the next 3 guys to give a huge discount because why not? So if you're interested in that, if you're interested in actually turning your life around, make the best version out of yourself you can be, you know where to find me. Send me a DM with the word King, my brother, so I know it's about the coaching. And then we discuss your future self, your goals, what you're aiming for, and how to become him. That's it for now. See you on the other side, my brother.